All right. Hello, everyone who's already popped in. It's good to see you. We will get started in a couple of minutes. I want to give it a few minutes. I may have caught people at dinner time. That's my bad. But I want to give it a couple minutes for people to filter in before we get going. But hello, it's great to see you. I'm looking forward to this stream. This is something new and different and interesting, and I'm very excited to give it a shot. So, yeah, thank you for being here, and we will kick things off in a couple of minutes. Um, let some people filter in, and then I have some stuff I want to go over before we officially get underway. And by the way, I guess I should put this out there as well. The more people that end up here, I think the better this is gonna go. So if you know anyone who might be interested, feel free to share the stream. The more people this gets to, the more people we have in here talking. I think the better I think the discussions are gonna be. So the more the merrier, and I'm hoping that we get a decent crowd tonight because I'm really looking forward to getting this underway. So, is there anywhere I haven't advertised yet? I advertised on the community tab. I advertised in the Discord. I don't think Snap and Instagram would do anything. I could post on the channel Instagram, I guess. I haven't done that in about 6 years. But I guess I could do that. Switch to the channel Instagram. Alright, we are in. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been in here, I still have 19 in my bio. That's probably not good. Alright, let me fix that real quick. Oopsies. I'm almost 21. This needs to be changed. Alright, there we go. Crisis averted. Nobody follows the channel Instagram anyway, so posting there is probably not going to be worth it. Alright, it's been a few minutes. I think we might as well go ahead and get started. If people filter in later, that is totally fine. So, I should probably explain what this is, because this is a little bit different. So basically, I was thinking earlier today, as I often do, and one thing that came to mind was a particular YouTuber. The YouTuber is Urinating Tree. He does a lot of sports content. I'm a big fan of his. But basically, once a year, he puts out a video sort of discussing his, mental state, how his channel's doing, how he feels about that kind of stuff. And I was thinking, I'm at a very busy, very complicated point in my life right now, and I'm very inconsistent with my upload schedule. So it might be a decent thing to do to put out a stream where I basically update people on my life, what's going on with the channel, that kind of stuff. But then it kind of evolved into, what if I just make it an open community forum where anybody can talk about anything and we all just kind of have conversations and talk about whatever. Could be the channel, could be the world, could be whatever. and we just chat. We have good conversations, and we have a nice time. So that's kind of what this is. What I'm aiming for this to be is an open forum where anybody can really talk about whatever, with some rules, obviously, and I'll get into those. But I want this to be an open space where, if you've got a question you want to ask, if you've got something you're thinking about, you want to talk about it with other people, I want people to be able to do that. And I figure I'd like this to be as long a stream as possible. I would love for, people to come in, rotate in and out and bring up, stuff that's on their mind and stuff like that. And then in the meantime, I can also kind of go back and forth with you guys and explain some stuff that's going on in my life, talk about that a little bit, but then you guys can chip in with your own ideas and stuff as well. So I feel like this is a good way for us to really utilize what's so great about live streaming, is that live interaction and feedback. And I feel like this is a great way to really use that and get that communication going. So that's sort of what I'm hoping that this will be. Now, of course, I should just get some rules out of the way before we get started. First and foremost, obviously be respectful. I think that's the most important thing. Chances are somebody's going to have an opinion that differs from you on a certain topic, and that's okay. We're all different. We don't all have to agree on everything. But I ask that all of you are respectful to one another and respectful to me, and I will do my best to be respectful to all of you in return. So please be respectful to one another and understand that we are allowed to have viewpoints that don't agree, and that's one of the great things about something like this, is we have the opportunity to share those viewpoints and get each other's perspectives, which I think is really, really cool. Second is, please keep things appropriate. We're not here to talk about a whole bunch of weird stuff. I'm a fairly family-friendly channel, so I would like us to keep the topics civilized and appropriate. I'm not going to inherently outlaw stuff like politics, because obviously it's a big talking point in the world right now, but that kind of goes back to being respectful, and of course, let's be appropriate about it. Let's not, start a mudslinging event where we're just trashing on each other's political views. That is not what I want this to be. Third, and this is a message directly to the mod team. If you guys see a question or a statement or something that stands out to you, highlight it. Let me know in case I miss it. In a perfect world, there's going to be a lot of questions and a lot of discussion coming in. So it's very possible that I may miss something. And if I do, I don't want anyone's stuff to get overlooked. So if you see something and it's interesting and you would like it to be addressed, point it out to me, and I would love to take a look at it. If you've got anything yourself that you want to throw out there, go ahead. The more engagement we have here, the better. That's sort of what I'm looking for, is the more engagement we have. Kidding me? Of course, all of this is only possible if OBS stops crashing, which it's already done twice. So, that's not great. Let's hope that fixes itself. I've literally only got OBS open right now. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So sorry if stream cuts out. I don't know what OBS is doing and why it's doing that. And, I guess I'll throw out, this isn't necessarily a rule, but this is just something else I'm going to throw out there. I'm going to include my own, 2 cents and opinions and views and stuff that's going on in my life. So I just want to make everyone aware of that. And unless there's anything else big that I haven't covered here, we can get into some discussion. And I'm looking forward to, having some great conversations with you guys. And, I hope that this goes well and that we can do this more often. Because I think open spaces where everyone can discuss things freely and, not have to act or be a certain way is something that's really important. So without further ado, let the discussions begin. I will open the floor to you guys first before I say anything. So feel free to share anything that may be on your mind. I will get to it as quickly and efficiently as I can. And if you would like to piggyback off of somebody's statement or ask another question, then that is totally fine. Feel free to do that. If we don't have a lot of, questions or thoughts from the chat, I might start talking about something myself, but feel free to cut me off at any time if you have something that comes to mind. So yeah, I will open the floor to you guys. Let me know if you have anything that you would like to discuss with the chat or with me or whatever. And hopefully we are in for a nice evening here. That is the goal. How are you? How was your Halloween? I'm doing all right. It's a bit of a complicated question, or it's a straightforward question. It's a complicated answer. I've got a lot going on right now. I'm very busy. I've a lot of things going in a lot of different directions right now. But I'm managing as best I can, and God has been gracious in allowing me to slowly get through some of the more difficult stuff to reduce the amount of stuff on my plate. And as for my Halloween, I did not go trick-or-treating. What did I do on Halloween? I'm trying to remember. Did some homework. It's really not all that exciting, I'm afraid. I did some homework. I didn't do anything particularly fun for Halloween. Yeah, kind of boring, but I'm a busy guy. What can I say? I've got a lot going on. But yeah, I'd love to hear how you guys' Halloweens went. Hopefully y'all stayed safe and got a lot of candy if you went trick-or-treating. I know that the transition between Halloween and Christmas is a quick one. It's like the moment November starts, it's like we're in Christmas mood, which I am totally for because I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year, and it simply cannot come fast enough, and it does not stay for long enough. So yeah, but we are into November, and day by day we get closer and closer to something that's not school for me. So I'll take it. And Mariah Carey unfreezes. Very true. Very true. She does unfreeze yearly around this time. So the poor Walmart and Target workers need to brace themselves. But no, I love this season. In fact, I was just thinking this earlier today. I was just looking at a guy. He's got a heavy jacket on and some jeans, and I'm like, man, I love this time of year. I love the weather. I love how crisp it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. The fall is beautiful. My campus is particularly beautiful in the fall. The trees are just absolutely gorgeous. But something about the winter season, man. The cold air and everybody's all bundled up. It's just something special about it. I can't really describe exactly what it is, but there's something special about it. And I love it very much. Hopefully you guys have got some fun plans coming up. I am headed home next weekend for a good friend of mine is graduating from training school for the Air Force. So I will be there for that. I haven't seen him since August, so I'm looking forward to getting to see him. And this is something he's been working on and dreaming about for a long time. So I'm really proud of him, and I'm happy that I get the chance to be there for his graduation event before he heads off to the Air Force. So excited for that. I mean, anytime I get to go home, I'm excited. But this is a particularly special moment for me because I've been friends with him for about 15 years, and I love him to death. So looking forward to it. see if there has been any additional engagement. Does not appear that there has been. That is fine. I am hoping that maybe we get a bit of a late crowd. People coming off of dinner or whatever, but whatever happens, happens. It's just the more people we get in, the better, the more discussions we're going to have, and the better this is going to go. But whatever happens, happens. It's fine with me. I appreciate people coming out and participating in this, and hopefully I'm not catching anybody too off guard with something like this. I think of this as just like sitting everybody down in a room together, and we all just have deep conversations about whatever's on our minds. That's really what I want this to be. But, you know. But yeah, if anybody's got anything particularly pressing or anything they want to throw out, feel free. And we will have some good discussions. I'm excited for what this could be, if this goes how I hope it will. And if it doesn't, whatever. But I do hope this goes how I want it to, because I envision great things. There will probably not be music for this stream. I should mention that as well. Normally I put some kind of background music in. That'll probably not happen for this one. This is a more serious stream where we may talk about some more serious topics. So, no background music. Obviously, this kind of goes without saying, but there's not going to be any gameplay or anything. This is solely going to be a open discussion forum where we talk about really whatever. So it's a slight detour from my normal content, but I'm hoping it will be well received. Quiet here it is. Not too terribly unusual for, maybe I should change the, perhaps I should change the, topic of the stream, like go into, studio and remove it or change it, because I don't want to pigeonhole to just a specific group, I guess. So let me go in and see if I can mess with that a little bit. It's in people and blogs. Change it to news and politics. Let's see if that changes anything. I wish I could just set like a general one. But, I would say gaming, but there's not... I mean, I am typically a gaming channel, so maybe I'll say gaming? I don't know. I've never really understood how all this stuff works. Let's see. Add some tags as well. Anything else I want to change? Not really. Alright, we'll see if that, I switched it to gaming because I'm mainly a gaming channel. See if that changes the feeds it shows up in. We could mess around with that and see what happens. because it's in people and blogs, and like it's not explicitly about me, so I don't know if that's the right. Don't know if that's the right area to put it in, but we'll see. I guess if there's nothing else pressing at the moment, I can talk a little bit about. I guess I'll start with like channel stuff. So, obviously, I have not been consistent lately. I have had a ton going on in my life, and I've been extremely busy. I'm sure I've probably mentioned this already, but I've put out about 900 job applications since August 22nd. Um, Let me get some official numbers here. But I'm pretty darn sure I've put out over 900. If I go here, you can see how many have been responded to at this point. So, there are 879 on this specific website that I've put out. 61 have been declined. 80 have been reviewed in some capacity, which I interpret also as declined because, I don't know, like, why would you review it and then not reach out to me? But there are still 738 that are pending review, which is a lot. It's a lot. And then there's also a few dozen from other websites and through like specifically company websites that I've put out. So I've applied to a lot of jobs, and unfortunately my success rate has not been fantastic. I've heard back from probably 20, and I've probably spoken with 10 recruiters over the phone, something like that. And then I've interviewed with 2 companies. So the numbers get smaller and smaller as you move further along in the process. But yeah, I have interviewed with 2 companies up to this point. The first one did not go well. It was sort of sprung on me while I was on the phone, and then like 24 hours later they were like, "Yeah, we're no longer considering you." And I was like, to be fair, it did not go well. It was not a great interview. I did not interview particularly well because they didn't tell me that it was gonna be an interview beforehand. They just called me and were like, "Okay, well," they discussed my background for like 5 minutes, and then they were like, "Hey, so do you mind if we interview you now?" And I was like, "Okay, I guess," and it did not go particularly well. The second one went a little better. Of course, they told me that it was an interview, how long it was going to be, what it was going to be on, how it was going to be administered, all that kind of stuff. So I was a little bit more prepared for that one. And I will not drop company names because I feel like that's rude. But I have interviewed with 2 companies. I interviewed with the second one on Monday. And again, I feel like it went better than the last one. So we'll see if anything comes of that. But I've still got over 700 job applications that just flat out have not been reviewed or looked at in any capacity, according to this website, which is where I've applied for the majority of them. See, I've probably heard back from, I don't know, 175 total so far. That's maybe a little high. Maybe 170, 160, something like that. And I'm continuing to apply, as my mom has sent me some that she has found, and I've applied to those. But yeah, the job search process is still very much underway. And I'm doing the best I can. I was talking to Mike the other day on the phone, and he was asking me how I was doing. I was like, trying to apply for jobs. I'm like, if you had to take a guess, how many jobs do you think I've applied for? He's like, 200. I'm like, do you want to change your answer? He's like, higher or lower? I'm like, higher. He's like, okay, 500. Do you want to change your answer? 700. Do you want to change your answer? Everyone I've spoken to is like, you've applied for how many jobs? And I'm like, preaching to the choir. I know. I know. I hear you. But, I mean, the majority of them haven't even been looked at, right? I don't know when most companies do their, review applicants. Because most of these were for the spring. So I would assume, at least I think they were. I would assume that, people would be looking into the positions at this point and following up with people, but I don't know. So yeah, that's still very much underway. I said I was going to do stuff about the channel, and then I just didn't talk about the channel. So that's some of the stuff I've been busy with that has taken me away from creating content, and then obviously school as well. That has taken up a lot of my time, particularly these past couple of weeks. I've been extremely busy with schoolwork. That should settle down a little bit after this next week. Hopefully, I could really use a break. But regardless, I go home next weekend, so that's nice. And, I haven't really had the time, and if I've had the time, I've been trying to use that time to rest and recover versus, put more on my plate. So I apologize for the inconsistency. But I guess where I'm trying to go with all this is I guess what does that mean for the future? There's still a lot up in the air right now for where the heck I'm going to be in January. I have no idea. I could be at home. I could be near here. I could be in a lot of different places. So it's hard for me to say with certainty if I'm going to be able to develop a schedule and stay consistent. I hope so, because I do enjoy putting out content. It's just that, unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way of stuff, and there's not too much you can do about it. But yeah, I don't really have much of a plan or much of a. I don't really know if I've even got a plan for next year or anything. I'm sure I've said this on stream before, but YouTube is my dream job. If there was one job, regardless of my interests or my strengths or my major or whatever, that I could do, I would want to be a YouTuber. And it's been that way for a long time. I absolutely adore doing YouTube. It's not that there's, not issues I have with it, because I certainly do, but I love it. It's been my pride and joy for a long time, and if there was a job that I could do, if I could pick what I wanted to do, I would do YouTube, because I love it. But in recent years, as I've gotten busier and busier and life has gotten more and more complicated, I've sort of recognized that this is one of the things that's needed to take a back seat to all the other stuff that's going on. And I don't like that, but, this is not sustainable for a job, unfortunately, as much as I wish it was. Is my like lifetime do I have like lifetime CPM numbers somewhere that I could look at? I don't know. But my point is, I don't make enough doing this to make this like a full time job, and frankly, I don't think I ever will. It would take a miracle for that to ever happen. Um, like I've made an estimated 2 cents in the last month. Like that's not putting any food on the table, unfortunately. Um, but I still love YouTube, and I'm still gonna do it. You know, that's never gonna I'm never gonna stop loving YouTube. Like I said before, there's a lot that I dislike about the platform, but it's been my passion for a very very long time, and even if it's just as a hobby, you know, I don't plan on stopping making YouTube videos. You know, I can't promise I'll be super consistent about it, but it's something I love to do, especially when I don't do it all the time. Like tonight, I was like, I've got an exam on Tuesday. I should really probably study for that. But gosh, I really want to stream tonight. So like, that's the kind of YouTube that I like, is where I'm legitimately motivated and driven, or I get an idea, and I really want to turn that into something. You know, when I used to stream Roblox every single day, it was like, I mean, okay, the numbers are decent, but like I just got so burnt out. I if you watched like those streams, after a while in the stream, I just lost interest. Did not care anymore. And I never want to get that way with YouTube, because if I'm not at my best, I'm not putting out the best content for you guys, and you guys deserve the best content that I can give you. So, you know, I don't ever want to promise being a daily uploader, because I feel like, particularly with videos specifically, like, I do a lot of streaming. My main way of uploading content is through streaming, because it's just more convenient. It's more convenient. You get that one-on-one interaction. It's just, I love it. It's so much easier. Now, I do have a video in the works. I should say that. Eric and I are working on a video together. There is a video in the works. But we have met 2 separate times to work on editing the video. We have edited probably 2 minutes of a 30-minute video over the course of a collective, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours. So it's and that's why I stream so much. It's not that I dislike editing necessarily, it's just that it takes so long, because like, I'm not the type of person to put out a 20-minute video. I'm the type of person to put out a 40-minute video. I love longer styles of content. When I look for, you know, a video to watch or put on in the background, I'm trying to find the longest video possible that will really interest me. I love long-form content. I absolutely adore it. It's not as, you know, prevalent with, you know, like Gen Alpha now. You know, YouTube Shorts and Reels and TikTok and everything is, you know, very quick, very bite-sized content. But I love long-form content. I really do. And I enjoy making it. I do. I enjoy recording out a video, editing it, and then getting done with it and being like, I'm very happy with how this video turned out, and then uploading it. I really do enjoy it. I do. Like, my last piece of actual long-form content that I put out, the Undertale Yellow video from, like, I don't even know how long ago at this point. I'm very proud of that video. I think I did a good job editing that video. I'm very proud of it. But the thing is, like, streaming is so much more convenient, it's so much easier, it's so much quicker, and it's so much more direct, and there's less variability in it, and that's why I do it so much, because it just makes so much more sense. But it's not that I dislike making long-form content. I do really enjoy it. It's just, it takes a long time. And typically, it doesn't reach as wide of an audience. But I do enjoy it. I do. And it's not, you know, You'll never hear me say, "Oh, I'm 100% committing to streaming for the rest of my YouTube career." I doubt I'll ever say that because I do enjoy making videos. It's just that since I've started editing videos, it's been so much. It's been a longer process to put the content out. So it's, like I will edit. I'll do like a 5 hour editing session. Like I will edit directly after I finish filming a video. It's how I've always done it. Is I will edit directly after I finish recording a video. And I'll edit for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. And for the first hour or two, you're cooking. The edits are good, they're funny, you're like, this is looking good. And then you just burn out. You burn out and you're like, should I put an edit there? I don't know. There's so much of this video left to go. I don't know if I should put an edit there. You burn out. So I think the best thing if I had to like recommend a thing to do for someone looking to start editing their videos is like edit for like 1 to 2 hour intervals and don't do them on the same day. Or if you do them on the same day, make sure you space them out so that like you are full motivation when you go into that editing session so that you can, edit however much of that video and then take a break and then go back at it at another time so that you don't burn out and your quality slowly goes down as time goes on. Because I've noticed that's something that happens with me, is if I edit for a long period of time, I get to a point where I stop caring and I just want to finish editing the video. Because, when I record a video, the idea is fresh in my brain and I'm like, yeah, I want to record this and get this out now. So I'm trying to get the video out as soon as possible, and oftentimes that'll lead to, the start of the video is very great and the editing's good and then it just sort of tapers off as the video goes on. So, but then you've got to, edit over multiple days and it delays the release of the video, so it's like, it's a balance. But and I'm sure that would all be fixed by just recording shorter episodes. Record shorter videos. That way you have less editing to do. You can get the videos out faster. You probably have more content to put out. But I don't know. If I sit down and do something, I'm doing it for a while. If I sit down and play a game, I'm probably playing that game for a couple hours. So, there's some stuff that's just better long form. There's some stuff that, like, there was a Let's Play era on YouTube where, dividing stuff into different videos was a thing that you did, and it worked really well. I don't think we're not really in that anymore. I mean, look at, I guess a good example is, like, NCAA. Like, you could talk NCAA 14 or College Football 25 or whatever. People are dropping, like, full-on, like, all of their individual parts combined into one video. Or they're making their individual videos longer. And that's the thing, it's like, I love longer form content. I really do. But I don't think it does as well these days on YouTube. I think shorts and stuff like that are... Should I start doing YouTube shorts again? I'll throw that out there in the chat. Because I probably could. I probably have a couple ideas that I could turn into YouTube shorts. So if that's something that would interest anybody, then please let me know. I haven't done... My last short that I did was my snow day short, my second semester freshman year of high school. Not high school, college. I had my full beard, if you remember my beard era, which was like probably almost 2 years ago was my last short. Because for a while there I was putting out nothing but shorts because that's all I had time for. And it was mainly just me recording myself and what I was eating in the dining hall. And it was not particularly great content. But because it was shorts, it did decently. But yeah, if you guys would want to see me do shorts again, please do let me know. That's something I could definitely make happen. Because whether it's like recording walks around campus, recording the trees, or a pretty sunset, or, you know, funny stories. I've got plenty of funny stories, I can tell you that. Stories about this, that, and the other, and school issues, and all sorts of stuff. And then there's Mario and Mates as well, which I do want to come back. Because I'd love to actually host a podcast and have it, like, be consistent and actually, like, exist and be good. Like, that was always the goal, was consistency. But, the guys that I was going to film that podcast with, like, a couple of them are going into the military now, and, like, everyone's busy, and we just don't have the time. We just do not have the time, and we can't link up our schedules to make it happen. And it's sad. Because, like, these are guys I went to school with for years and years and years. And we love each other, and we love all the time we get to spend together, but it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to link up and, align your schedules and make something like that happen. It's difficult. But, so I don't necessarily have a plan for the channel. I will upload when I can and when I feel led to. If nothing else, then because I don't know where I'm going to be in the spring. So, I can't really set a plan in stone for right now because I don't have one because I have no idea where I'm going to be. So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of information about, like, future channel plans, but I ain't going anywhere. I do want to still upload. And, you're stuck with me. I just might not be consistent. Yeah. So there's my blurb on the channel. As I yap a lot. Daylight savings tomorrow. I'm very excited. Get an extra hour of sleep. Until March, when we all cry. We all cry because we have to set our clocks forward. But it's okay. It's alright. Everything's gonna be just fine. I've been saying that a lot lately. Keep myself... Stay positive, you know? Because, man, have I been busy. I have been so busy lately. My goodness, have I been busy. It's been good busy, though. I've been getting schoolwork done. I've been, going to social events and doing stuff. So it hasn't been, like, bad, per se, but it's just been a lot. The end of the semester cannot come fast enough, in my humble opinion. Of course, that might have something to do with the fact that this is my 4th consecutive semester without an extended break. So, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. I've noticed that generally, is that I'm just really burnt out. Like, not the normal burnout where it's just like, oh, I'm so tired, but like, I legitimately lack motivation. To where it's like, this, I have to convince myself that I don't have to go to class so that I can just stay in bed. I'll be like, oh, well, you've already not gone to class this time, and, you're going to show up now and you're not going to understand what's going on, so you might as well just not go to class. It's like, dang. But, I'm doing my best. That's all I can really say. Doing my best. And, hopefully it'll pay off and I will be employed. That's the goal. But, yeah. Don't know how much there really is to say, just because, like, there's a lot going on, but a lot of stuff is also up in the air. So it's like, I've applied to a bunch of jobs, but I don't really have a whole lot to report on, because a lot of them haven't gotten back to me, and the ones that have are, 99% of them are a no, so not a whole lot of updates there, but hopefully soon. I hold out hope that God has something waiting for me. And he does. It just might not be a job, but there will be something. I know that for sure. Anyway, I've been yapping for a while. I apologize. If anybody's got anything to throw out or bring up, then please, I encourage you, throw it out, and we shall discuss thoroughly. And if not, that's fine too. But just want to open the floor again. Well, I'm waiting for that, I guess. It's just crazy how much things change, like, in such a short time span. Like, just a couple years ago, I was, junior, senior in high school, consistently uploading to the channel. We were just coming off of COVID. Channel was alive and well and growing, and, Roblox was doing really well. And, it's just crazy that, like, now I'm 3 years into college, I'm looking for a job. Like, it's just wild how much things have changed over the past couple of years in my life. It's just went from, just the typical school shindig to I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for a career. I'm trying to make money. Like, I legitimately need a job or, like, some kind of something to do in the spring in order to graduate. Like, this is serious. This is big. But, yeah, time flies, man. It really does. I know it's cliche, but past couple of years have gone really, really fast. Like, in the moment, it feels like it's taken forever, but they've gone by really, really fast. Since I've got to college, time's gone really fast. And I do miss the old days. I mean, I'm sure everybody misses their old days, but life is so stressful now. There's so much you gotta keep in mind and worry about and keep track of, and it's just like, I wish you could go back and just live those days again, Live the last couple of years of high school over again, just hanging out with friends and going out for dinner on Thursday nights and joking about how much we hate our classes. Gosh, senior year was fun. I miss it. It was like our first taste of freedom. Was because we all had our licenses at that point. We were driving to community college for class. were all in the same classes, so we all had the same professors, so we all had the same problems. It was fun to just complain and get upset and throw the football around in the parking lot and almost put it through people's windshields. And by we, I mean Mike specifically. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And in the moment, it was like, oh, this stinks. These classes are so hard. But now I look back and I'm like, oh, brother, you had no freaking idea. But, yeah, I miss it. Thank you, Ratty. I appreciate it. You have a good night as well. What's up, Gift? How you doing? Welcome to whatever this is. This was going to be an open discussion forum, but the crowd has left and gone home. I say that like there was ever a crowd to begin with. There wasn't, but hello. See, that's really why I want to bring back Mario and Maze. Because, like, gosh, we could tell high school stories for years. Like, legitimately, we could just yap about high school stories until our heads fell off. Like, we have so many good memories together. And Mike and I have dipped into that well a little bit. But there's so much more. I miss that, man. I miss that era. Everything was so different. Everything was so much simpler. Everything was... And even then, I'm sure we were all probably saying, gosh, remember 2016 and how simple it was? Crazy how perspective changes. But let's talk about how awesome I am and nothing else. I mean, you are. You are pretty darn awesome. So, I mean, you're the greatest video editor on the planet. So, hard to get more awesome than that. Oh yeah, should we bring back mod awards for the end of the year? Just a general chat question, because that was a thing we did at the end of, I think, 2022, and that was pretty fun. So, yeah, it'd be cool if we brought them back, but if there's violent protest, then I guess not. Actually, let me message the CEO of Mod Awards real quick. I mean, I guess I could do them. What's stopping me from doing it myself? Nothing. Nothing is stopping me from doing it myself. Why bother somebody else when I can do it myself? Yes, but only give them to me. Isn't that what we did 2 years ago? You just won all of them. To stir up debate, I'm going to confess something. I really don't like ketchup. Ketchup's good with like 2 things and nothing else. That's, honestly, that's not that hot of a take. I kind of agree with you. Like, and I would argue that there are better condiments to go with fries than ketchup. Like, ketchup is fine with fries, but I would argue that, like, a sriracha mayo or something, or, like, a Chick-fil-A sauce, is just superior. So, like, even on the things where, like, ketchup is good on, like, I'll have ketchup on a burger, I'll have ketchup on fries, I'll have ketchup on chicken nuggets. Like, it's not even the best at the things that it is the best with. Like, it's not even the best condiment. Like, it's steady, it's reliable. Like, if there's no sriracha mayonnaise to be found, like, I'll do ketchup. But I used to be a massive ketchup guy. I'm really not anymore. Like, I feel like a strong hate community developed toward the mayo community. See, I don't like straight mayo, but if you combine it with other things, like, I will devour it. Like, wasabi mayo, sriracha mayo. I don't like mayo by itself, but I think mayo is a fantastic mixer, if you will. Or like a base where you add something to it, and it makes something really great. And, like, Mayo's not the end of the world by itself. I think mayo's kind of a worse butter. See, I can agree with that. I think that's a fair take. There are some people that put mayo on their, like, grilled cheese instead of butter, and those people bother me. If you make a grilled cheese without butter, I'm sorry, but just what are you doing? Like, that's just a crime. Butter is what makes grilled cheese so good in the first place. I just wholeheartedly disagree with with people who do that. Like, if you like it, fine, fair enough. I won't, throw you off a building for it, but you're missing out, man. You really are. You're missing out. But yeah, mayo, I feel like by itself, like, I used to have mayo on, like, ham sandwiches and stuff, like when I was in high school. But, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's, like, savory, salty. If you put the right amount, I think it's fine. If you put too much, it's gross. If you put too little, then there's no point to it being there. You got to put it in the right amount. But if you combine it with other things, I just think it becomes significantly better, in my opinion. But I will not kill you if you are a mayo enjoyer. Mayo's really good on a sandwich when combined with mustard. I agree. Just like on the sandwich simultaneously, yeah. Because you get like the bitterness of the mustard with the creaminess of the mayo. Absolutely. Although, what I will say, there's something that absolutely drives me up the wall. And I'm going to say it. Wendy's. Who determined that mayo belonged on a cheeseburger? That is... I love Wendy's. I think Wendy's is, like... As far as fast food goes, Wendy's is up there. But I absolutely despise the fact that they put mayo on their burgers. It really bothers me. Again, if it was combined with something, I think that's fine. Because your burger's got to have, like Big Mac sauce. I'm pretty sure Big Mac sauce has mayo in it. Like, if you combine it with something else, it's fine. But standard mayonnaise on a cheeseburger, it just doesn't sit right with me. Plus, they already put ketchup on the burger anyway. So you don't even taste the mayo. Why is it there? It's just not necessary. You weren't unique enough by just making the patties square. You had to put mayo on your burgers too. With that being said, you put a Baconator in front of me, you're never going to see it again. I will devour Wendy's if it is put in front of me. Well, that's one thing I'll say is, and I must say, I love Queso. Queso is, like, legitimately one of the more entertaining streamers out there right now. That man's devotion to Wendy's, I respect it. Because Wendy's is gas. You put a Baconator, really just any Wendy's cheeseburger in front of me, and you're never going to see it again. Are all of their patties square? All of them that I've ever seen are square. I suppose there's a chance, but I'm pretty sure all of them are square, unless they did like a event where they're like, this specific burger is gonna be a circle. I don't know. I don't know what the marketing team decided. I don't know how the patties being square makes it so that they have to be fresh and not frozen. You can freeze stuff in any shape. Not to patty discriminate, but I don't know, skirkers make me uncomfy. Skirkers is crazy work. I don't mind it because, and I think the reason I don't mind it isn't necessarily because of the shape. It's because they're actually thick patties, unlike literally every other fast food burger place. The patties have substance to them. They're not freaking paper thin like McDonald's or Burger King. That's why I don't mind it. Because, I mean, I guess I can't get too mad at it. Because they're square in the way that they, like, push off of the bun. So it's not like they shrink it and it's a square and it fits on the bun. It's, like, too big for the bun. Which I can't get mad at, because you're giving more burger, right? If it was square and it didn't fit the bun, or it was too small for the bun, like, that I would probably get upset with. But, like, I don't mind Wendy's burgers. I really don't. I think they're pretty good. I just don't like the mayo. I just think the mayo's kind of, like, why would you do that? But then again, I'm not the biggest mayo guy. Other people who like mayonnaise more might disagree with me, and that's okay. At least they're not triangular burgers. I would love to see the thought process going through somebody's head if they decided that a triangular shaped burger patty was the way to go. There's no orientation of regular circular bun in which a triangular patty would be, like, why? Why would you ever even... There's probably a reason it doesn't exist. Like, Wendy's got to square and they're like, okay, fine, whatever, but stop. Don't go any further. You get too many bites without that. Right, you've got open sections of bun with no burger patty in it. Just sounds like a bad eating experience. Unless the triangle's big enough that it, like, pushes off the bun, in which case, like, no. Then that's too much burger. So, like, there's no winning in that situation. But I have eaten a lot of, particularly McDonald's and Burger King, more than usual over the past couple of months. Really, just Burger King. And it reminded me how absolutely mediocre the fast food that I grew up eating from time to time is. It's just so unbelievably mid. Like, I got the Genshin meal from McDonald's so I could get one of my mods who doesn't live in North America the special wings code or whatever it was. And, like, eating the food was, like... There's people who will, like, swear by this and say it's legitimately amazing. And it was so unbelievably mid. Like, the Big Mac? Mid. Too much bread, not enough burger. Mid. And then I had, like, the chicken sandwich, and it was like, it's okay, I guess. It's just a chicken sandwich. And then, okay, unpopular opinion. This might actually get me flamed because I'm American. I do not like apple pie. I don't. I do not like it. I will eat apples by themselves, but I do not like apple pie. I just don't. So I ordered 2 McDonald's apple pies. One was part of the meal, one was separate, so because there was, like, another code attached to it or something. I don't like apple pie. I never have. I'm sure if it's made in a specific way, I would love it. I'm sure if it's, like, caramel apple pie, it would be great. But I'm just not a fan. I'm just not. I don't really know why either. It's like... I don't really have a great reason. It's just like... something about it. Do I like any pie? I do. There are pies that I will eat. I love key lime pie. Absolutely adore key lime pie. A good key lime pie. I know key lime is, like, not the most popular pie in the world. If you get a good key lime pie, it is very good. I don't like pumpkin pie, but then again, I don't really like pumpkin anything. So that's not exclusive to pies. I'll mess up a good chocolate cream pie, for sure. Are there any other? I don't really eat a lot of pie. I'm more of a cake guy than a pie guy. I'm trying to think of other pies I don't really eat pie. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the texture. When the apples are like, they're not fully mushy, but they're not fully like rigid either. So it's like a weird, like they're warm, but they're still hard. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But, and I'm sure the ingredients themselves are fine. I can't put my finger on a specific reason why I don't like it. Anyway, I say all that to say that the McDonald's apple pie sucks, and I don't like it. Of course, that's probably just like the worst version of apple pie to ever exist, so it's not really doing it any favors. But, but yeah, I'm a big cake over pie guy. I will devour a cake with pretty much any flavor of filling slash icing. Honestly, I'll do carrot cake. I'll do red velvet. I'll do pretty much anything. I had a red velvet last night. McDonald's apple pie is mid, but I eat it because what else would I do? Make a pie? I don't feel like it. See, that's fair. That's totally fair because there is too much time, effort, money, and resources that go into making a pie. So what do? You go to McDonald's and you get an apple pie so you don't have to make a full pie. That makes sense. But I would argue that making a pie, you have multiple servings of it, and you have the satisfaction of enjoying the fruits of your labor. But whatever. I agree that if you don't feel like making a pie, then I understand why you would go for the apple pie from McDonald's. Okay, I am going to bring something else up. Because it's something that I remember eating several times as a child. I then didn't eat it for a very long time, and then ate it again a few years back. Cookie cake, if you know what I'm referring to. It's like, I don't even know how to describe how incredible cookie cake is. It's like, it's just unbelievable in every way. No, not like the Subway footlong cookie. That is not what I mean. It's like, it's a giant soft cookie that's then like frosted. It's hard. Let me look at it. Let me display this to you guys, because it's phenomenal. I only had it a few times in my life, but it's like life-changingly good. Make sure you guys can see this. That sounds like a giant frosted cookie. Fair enough. Cookie cake. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. This stuff goes so... It looks really simple. It looks really simple, and like you would know exactly what it tastes like. But there's something about... This is probably the best picture of it. Just look at that. Look at that. I don't know what it is about this stuff specifically. But it doesn't quite taste like a cookie, and it doesn't quite taste like cake, but it tastes absolutely freaking incredible. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like... It's really freaking good. Yeah, see, look at that. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. I want it. I want it so bad. Anyway. This looks a little sad, and I don't... I mean, listen. I can see why you would say that. Like, it does just look like a giant cookie with icing on it. But if you've never had one, it's hard to describe exactly what it tastes like. It's just awesome. It's just incredible. I think it's a prime example of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. I think that's the best way to put it. It's a prime example of that, where you would think, oh, it's just a cookie with some cake icing on it. But it, bringing those things together, it's warm, it's gooey, it's delicious. It's so good. I agree. This picture does look, it does look like this has cooled off and firmed up, especially on top. I agree. I agree with your set. Maybe this one is better. I don't know. Looks nice and golden brown. I don't know. Yeah, baby. If you pull up to the function and the function has cookie cake, like just when's the cookie cake baking stream? I would be so down for that. Like if I end up with an apartment for like my job or whatever, or like my parents trust me enough to try baking something, which they totally may not, and that's totally fair. I would be, I've wanted to do cooking content on the channel for a while. I've never had the money/resources to do it. Almost like my own cooking with Kenshin type of thing. But, like, obviously not just totally yoinking that. I would actually try and, like, cook stuff. Because the most cooking I've ever done is, like, I think grilled cheese. I think I did scrambled eggs once. That's about the most cooking I've ever done. Anyway, but no, I would not be opposed to doing cooking content at some point in this channel's lifespan. Because I would also love to learn to cook, to be honest. I think that would be great. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. When I'm living by myself, I'm gonna need to know how to cook and get cheap ingredients and feed myself and stay healthy and stuff, because I can't. It's a little bit weird. I mean, I guess I could cook. I don't have, like, I don't have pots and pans. There is an oven in my apartment now. It's just, like, I don't have pots or pans, and I need to go buy ingredients. So, which I guess I could do, but, like, I don't know. Wouldn't be opposed to it, though. I wish I had more time. If I had more time, I might look into it. I was actually recommended to start cooking my own food by a therapist over the summer. I never spoke to that therapist again. I don't think he fully understood what I was trying to get at when I was talking to him. But he was like, yeah, you need to start cooking your own food. I am like, sir, there is no kitchen in my dorm. Which is true. There was no kitchen. There was legitimately no kitchen in my dorm. I could not cook if I wanted to. But yeah, I did not meet with him a second time. Anyway. So we somehow went fast food to apple pie, where we went from Wendy's to apple pie to cookie cake. Cool. Average Mario Man 252 stream experience. We love that. Anything of interest going on to talk about? Anyone have any burning questions? Can you get back on the Subway cookie rant, the foot-long one? Go ahead. That is totally fine. The normal ones are fire, but the foot-long one is way too sweet. I've heard very good things about the normal Subway cookies. I've heard they're very good. I never eat Subway. I will eat it once every 5 years. But I've heard that the normal Subway cookies are pretty good. And that the foot-long one is just like, the way it leaves is just like, is just gross. You just had to just like triple this, just cut them bigger. Just shape the put a ring mold around the dough, make like a rectangular ring mold, and put the dough in it, and congratulations, you have a foot-long cookie. You did it. Um, it doesn't look like I haven't had it myself, but it doesn't look like a cookie. It looks like a chocolate chip muffin that walked into the wrong room and became whatever that thing is. Which, by the way, a good chocolate chip muffin goes absolutely stupid, and I will not be told otherwise. It's just a really weird muffin, cookie, cake, brownie amalgamation. I don't think it's supposed to be... It just, it unsettles me, like, watching it, like, flop. It's gross. It doesn't look like a cookie. It looks like a experiment gone wrong. They're just like, I don't know what happened here, but we gotta get rid of them. Then again, Subway is just kind of gross, normally. In my personal opinion. I don't like Subway that much. You know for a fact they were out of ideas. Well, you say that about any company, though. Like, I'm trying to think of like other recent fast food inventions. Let me scroll through Uber Eats. The chicken Big Mac. Yeah. Yeah. That was more so for a collab with Kai Cenat, though, wasn't it? See, the thing is, with the chicken Big Mac, it depends on what kind of chicken it is. Is it a giant chicken nugget, or is it like a chicken patty? Because if it's a chicken patty, then, like, no thank you. But if it's just a giant chicken nugget, then, like, I would look into it. I've eaten McDonald's, like, once in the past year. I've had a decent bit of Burger King. A while back they were doing, like, 2-for-1 junior bacon cheeseburgers. Or, no, it was like 2-for-1 double cheeseburgers, I think. And so I was doing that for a bit, for like a cheap meal, when I really needed a meal. But now I have more self-respect, so I don't do that anymore. Actually, what's open on DoorDash? I ordered DoorDash at like 2:30 in the morning because there were only like 2 restaurants open. So free item on $20 plus from Burger King. What's the free item? Free original chicken sandwich. No. That is not worth spending $20 for. Absolutely not. I put in for a pad thai. I've still got some leftover calzone in my fridge plus a couple of gyros. And I'm gonna call it a gyro. I don't care what it's called, I'm calling it a gyro. Just looking through, see if there's any deals worth grabbing. I ordered last night because they were like, link your Lyft account and get 50% off or 50% off an order up to $10. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I got myself a calzone. I called it a dryo once for a tongue slip and doubled down trying to give it to a group of people. That's how it's pronounced. I lost the argument. What? No way. I'm actually gonna go heat up the leftover calzone that I've got in my fridge. Come on out. I'm hungry. There's really not that much left. Alright. I ordered it with toppings that would make it like a stromboli. Because I ordered a stromboli from this one place, like earlier in the week. And it was one of the greatest things I've ever eaten in my entire life. And that place was closed last night. I was going to order a stromboli from them. And so I was like, oh, I'll just order a giant calzone and have them put stromboli toppings in it. And it's not as good. It's just not. It's just simply not as good. The ratio's just not right. Anyway, I'll be right back. Had to look up stromboli. It's alright, I didn't know what it was either until I ordered it the other day. You're fine. Now, I know I saved like 62 ketchup packets. I just don't remember where I... Oh, actually, I made the one I did one. Oh. What the frick is this? Oh, wait. What is this? This is garlic bread? When did I order this? Oh, wait. I do remember when I ordered this. How long has this been sitting in my fridge? Alright, we've got some garlic bread, chat. I think it came with a chicken parm I ordered. It came with a chicken parm I ordered with the stromboli. and I guess it came in separate packaging, and I just forgot that it came with garlic bread. So now we've got some garlic bread. So that's cool. It's gonna need to be heated up. Alright, well, I guess I'll be back after I heat up my garlic bread. Stromboli Hot Pocket. That might be good. If it's done right, it might be good. Alright, we are so back. Now, I would normally use marinara, but I'm out of marinara. I always ask for extra marinara when I order Italian food, so I can keep it in my fridge. I wonder what the worst possible Hot Pocket flavors could be. This sounds like a thread. Worst possible Hot Pocket flavor. What would be the worst flavor of Hot Pocket? r/ask Reddit. Bees and used medical needles. Spaghetti, but it's spelled wrong. And that's a PB&J Hot Pocket. I feel like a PB&J Hot Pocket wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it being hot would be weird, but like it's pretty much just a. It's pretty much just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hot jelly sounds gross. I don't really like jelly that much to begin with, but hot jelly sounds just no. Just stop. See, toasting the bread, I feel like that's normal, because then you could easily spread the peanut butter. I feel like that's not too bad. Alright, how are we gonna approach this here? This has turned into a mukbang, congratulations. We gotta do one garlic bread bite, no sauce. See if it can stand on its own here. And it's dense. It's probably better fresh, but that is very dense. Tasty, but that is some dense garlic bread. I used to like garlic bread, but now I don't. Yeah, I haven't heard of a medical condition that makes you just stop liking garlic bread. Alright, I'm gonna go through this. So, there's this one pizzeria. And they always have 2-for-1 deals on like the same stuff on Uber Eats. And you can double up. You can double up 2-for-1s. So like, if you order 4, it'll just be like paying for 2. So my go-to order from this place is 4 chicken gyros and 1. They have like this little side meal thing. 3 pieces of fried chicken and a side of French fries, and it's like really cheap. It's like $5.99. Isaiah says hi. Hi, Isaiah. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you're watching, but hi. I'm getting my knife so that I can cut the calzone. Whoa, almost died. Alright. Sharp knife acquired. You ever just think, wow, I could really go for some mango smoothie right now? Gift. I had mango juice last night for the first time in a long time, and I forgot how freaking good mango juice is. I forgot how good it is. I legitimately might have to make a trip to Walmart and get myself a carton of mango juice. Because it is legitimately so freaking good, it's unbelievable. Can you get 2? I want one. I legitimately might do that. It was actually so good. I'm gonna have to contact the person who brought it and just ask, like, was it just straight mango juice? Because it was so good. Of course, the last time I bought something juice related, I bought a gallon of apple cider for like $12, and then I didn't drink it. So, I need to be careful with how I spend my money. Anyway, I was wondering if you were still lurking. Yeah, no, I didn't drink it. I kept saving it for a different occasion, and then I just never drank it. And it got all gross, and I threw it out. I don't know if cider goes bad, but I didn't want to take the chance, so I threw it out. Eric was there when I bought the cider. That's the context. But yeah, because I didn't want to drink it and go through it too quickly, and then I ended up doing the opposite and just never drinking it. And that was unfortunate. Sorry, I could go buy more. It's not too, sure, it's probably in, like, every grocery store now that it's, like, full on fall. Yeah, this calzone is not. It's not Stromboli good. It's just not. You buy more cider to not drink. Well, I would think that I would learn from my past mistakes and drink the cider. One might think. One would hope so. But I'd get a smaller amount. I'd get like a half gallon and see if I drink it. And then go get more. Excuse to go back to Walmart, so. I think I'm good. Thank you, Eric. Sweet red apples, greater than caramel apples, greater than dried out apple chips because they're a good snack. Greater than apple pie, greater than juicy green apples, greater than apple cider, greater than yellow apples. I will eat pretty much any base apple. I think there's a time and a place for sweet red and green. Caramel with apples goes hard. I went apple picking a while back. I bought a tub of caramel to eat my apples with. That was a good investment. I'm not a big fan of dried fruit. I'm really not. Just seems off to me. I don't inherently dislike applesauce, but I'm not a massive applesauce guy. Then again, maybe I've just never had a good applesauce. That could be it. I've heard that I have a friend who makes a really good applesauce. Also, what's up, Murder Drones? How you doing? A bunch of applesauce. Just have to go apple picking again next year so I can, Well, I could just go by myself. Like, who's gonna stop me? And then just show up at his house and be like, here. Make thing. Until the bomb goes off. Kaboom. Oh, do they? That's nice. 33 more days. I mean, I know an event that happens in 33 days. I get to drink the adult water in 33 days. I can sort of agree with you on that gift. I know that, like, Apple skin is supposedly full of, like, vitamins and stuff. But it's like the least good part of the apple that you can eat. It's like, it has no actual flavor to it. Chat, any recommendations on what adult water I should drink when I turn 21? Because I will probably be going out for shots. Or something of the kind. Or at least one shot. And then be like, ew, this sucks. And then no more shots. I don't really like alcohol, so... Not a whole lot changes with this birthday, except that I can now legally... drink it without... Only cool adults get dysentery. You may be correct. There's probably nobody here who's of drinking age. You must not drink adult water. That's not what the Bible says. Jesus turned water into adult water. That was his first documented miracle. Huh. The calzone has disappeared. High key mid. NGL. Extremely mediocre. But it did the job. Next time, just be open at 2 in the morning, other place, so I can order your Stromboli and be happy. It's just that simple. Jesus knows how to have a good time. Come on, guys. Like, Jesus would know how to party. It would just be a very different kind of party from, like, what we expect. Or what we see as a party. But bro definitely knows how to throw down. Where did my tissue box go? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yep. Clean off the knife. There we go. Make sure to wash my dishes later. You think Jesus would yap with us at 2 in the morning? That's a... I gotta think about that. I think he probably does. We just don't hear it. He's just like up in heaven like, you're onto something. If we asked really nicely. I can't believe I'm about to Google this, but I'm gonna Google it. Jesus screaming into the void about how we're wrong and triangular burgers are actually fire. Best first alcoholic drink to try. Okay, gin and tonic, lame. Margarita, lame. Dark and stormy, lame. Whiskey sour, mojito. I don't know. What do you think he was saying to us last night? Well, which part of the conversation are... Was it the part of the conversation where Abby was trying... where Abby was trying to convince you that you were the most attractive man who ever lived, and you need to just walk... I was only half tuned into that conversation. I was like half focused on my phone, half tuned into that conversation. Do absolute vodka. I will not be doing vodka, but women are scary. Precisely. Women are scary. I agree. I agree. They're terrifying. They're unnerving. They're intimidating. I agree. If you ever need any advice on talking to women, though, you have one-time Mod Awards winner gift in the chat to help you out. So, he won all of the awards in the last Mod Awards. I have gyrophobia, fear of raw silver, the academic term for the disdain people feel for small group work. Or no, that's a true-false question, never mind. Anyway. Was it better Shala and Absalom or me? Do you have a mewing streak? I think that answers your question. No. I'm playing. I love how this is just not turned into a discussion forum at all. I was like, people have least favorite verses. That's genuinely hilarious. Absalom mewed for 40 days and 40 nights. Are we going here? Is this... Are we doing this? Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Those of you that have Instagram and watch Instagram Reels, have you guys been getting the Minecraft, like, sports reels, like the Minecraft college football and the other sports? Because I've been seeing a lot of those recently, and it's actually kind of funny. Although, prayers up for Pig State, who have had their stadium bombed twice in the past couple of weeks, which is absolutely crazy. So prayers up for Pig State. But, yeah, I've been getting the Minecraft college football, reels. And Pig State had their stadium bombed, and then they rebuilt it, and then they had their stadium bombed again. Anyway. So I'm looking through Instagram Reels trying to find a Minecraft college football one. I get the number 18 sandwich every Thursday. I get the grilled salmon bowl with fried rice every Tuesday and Friday. Look at the mutual respect we have in this chat. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we were striving for today. Oh no, I'm outvoted. Gift, if it helps at all, I'm not really a fan of Subway. Tied vote! Get owned. That was really lame. You ever get a pen and it writes nice and you're like, dang, that's a nice pen? That's this pen. It's a nice pen. It's got a stylus on the back. It writes really nice. I like this pen. It's a good pen. Cool, good stuff. My vote counts as like 20 because I've been here for like 4 years. Mario's only counts as 1 though. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that logic. That makes sense. I remember when people used to try to like guilt trip me into giving them mod by saying, "Oh, I've been around since." Quick, let me go find his first video. And like I actually bought it for a while until the people like stopped showing up to stream, and then I was like, okay. Yeah, I've been around since Paper Mario Sticker Star. Like, have you? Have you really? That was like peak Mogus. People trying to get mod. I heard people would threaten to Roblox oof themselves if I didn't give them mod. I was like, seriously, this is what we're doing? Okay. But yeah, a time to be sure. To be. That's not how words work. For sure, a time to be alive. What do y'all know about 2015 Mario Man 252? What do y'all know about Craftcadia Kingdom Showcase? What do y'all know about Mario Kart with friends? What do y'all know about Five Nights at Sonic's 3 playthrough stream? What do y'all know about that? That's what I thought. What do y'all know about that time I played League? What do y'all know about that? What do y'all know about League of Legends Part 1? What do y'all know about League of Legends Part 1, huh? Shoot. Occasionally I'll look back on my old, like, 2K streams and I'll watch through them and I'll be like, how the frick did anybody watch this? And then I'll look down and there will be, like, 7 views and I'll be like, yeah, that checks. That's how we met DD, though. That's how we met DD. DD started watching the 2K streams, and now we've been boys since 2017 or something. Mario Party Jumanji or whatever it's called. Good try. I do not have it. I almost bought it at Walmart, like, last week, but I didn't. I have Super Mario RPG still in the box. I was gonna buy the Thousand Year Door remake when it came out, but then I didn't. I do want to play it. I do, but I want to know what a good Paper Mario game is like, because I've only ever played the bad ones. So, but no, I don't have the new Mario Party. I do not have Mario Party Jumanji. Is that any good? I've seen people playing it. I haven't really heard what they think. Is the new Mario Party any good? It's fun in terms of boards where the minigames are slow. Well, Mario Party is the minigames. The minigames make it good. Well, I mean, the boards as well, I guess. But, like, you need good minigames for a good Mario Party. Not enough minigames? Actually, I want to check real quick. Because I do have... Well, technically it's not my DS. It's my brother's 3DS. Because mine broke, but he has a 2DS. So he let me borrow it. Let me just... get it real quick. See what games I have on me. Because I don't remember. I will go through a DS phase, like, every year. Let's see what we got. Let's see, chat. Plants vs. Zombies DS. 100 all-time favorites by Ubisoft. Paper Mario Sticker Star. Super Mario 3D Land. I think that's Mario Kart 7. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Rest in peace, Alpha Dream. But also, Brothership is happening, and I'm very excited about it. Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser's Minions. Mario Party Island Tour. That's Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, my bad. That's Superstar Saga. And then, the greatest video game ever made of all time. I'm kidding, obviously. Go watch the Scott the Woz video on it, it's quite funny. I could have sworn I had the top 100. Maybe not. Maybe my brother didn't give me that one. Anyway. I've also got Mario Bros. DS, which is what's currently in here. We're going to go gamble with Luigi real quick, because that's the best part of this game. I thought I had 64. Did I give it away? I could have sworn I had 64. I'm gonna gamble with Luigi in the casino. Minigame time. One player. Table. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. No! Quit. That's not the right one. Does this version not have it? No. This is it, right? Yeah, picture poker. This is the one. Picture poker, chat. Actually, gosh, I wish... I was going to say I wish I had a capture card, but I'm pretty sure I literally do have my capture card here. I don't know if it works with DS, though. This is my hand, chat. You guys cannot see that. This is my hand. Can we see? Can we see my hand? I've got two Luigis. It's very difficult to see. We're gonna get rid of the, I don't know what we're gonna get rid of. We'll get rid of the flower. And that's it. Well, that didn't work out. 3 of a kind. Alright. We took a L. Luigi is taking my money. 2 pair, let's go. Give me something. Okay. We got 2 pair. Surely we don't lose this hand. 4 of a kind! I love gambling. Alright, that's literally a full house. That is quite literally a full house. I shall not be... Okay, good. Big W. I made back all my money, chat. This just goes to show... I'm not promoting gambling on this channel. I am not promoting gambling on this channel. Do not gamble, please. Okay, 3 of a kind again. I'm gonna bet 5 on this one. Let's see what we got. 4 of a kind. That's 8x if we win. Alright, cool. 40 schmeckles! We're up so big, chat. Let's go! Luigi taught me how to poker. 3 of a kind again. That's not bad. Beats 2 pair. Let's go, baby. What do we got? Three of a kind again. Full house. Alright, unfortunate. I wonder if Luigi likes triangle patties. It's a good question. We could ask bro if he likes triangle patties. Oh baby, full house. Unfortunately, I have only got one coin on this because my default hand wasn't that great. But we still take those. Oh yeah. Give me a full house. No. Oh, Luigi got a full house instead. There's some really great mini games on this, man. Get rid of the flower. Give me a full house, you mustachioed freak. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Luigi. I'm kidding. I love you. Okay, don't yell at Luigi. He doesn't like that. Wow, what a hand, Luigi. Thank you so much. Goodness gracious. I won? Okay. I looked it up and I'm only seeing triangle-shaped burgers and not normal buns with a triangle patty. They don't dare venture into the Shadow Realm. Let's go! 2 pairs! W! I'm so elite! I'm the best gambler! Didn't somebody make a video on, like, how to break the game and win every time or something? Or, like, how long until 5 of a kind? Or, I don't know. Somebody did it. I remember watching the video. Luigi, you suck, dude. Alright, 3 of a kind is respectable, I guess. Wait, chat. I just noticed something. Look what shape the bet button is. You actually cannot see it. Look what shape the bet button is, chat. Look at the shape. Look at the shape. It's confirmed. Luigi likes triangle patties. Alright, anyway. It's very square. Hi, Loon. Triangle patty confirmed. The bet button is a triangle patty, for real. That's not good. You need to give me better cards, Mr. Green Man. Mr. Green Man, give me good cards. Let's go. Chat, we are so up. It's unbelievable. Full house offer it. Luigi, if you cook me here, I will quit. Alright, good. We are so up! We've made so much money! Let's go! I've arrived, which means sooner or later this is true. The stream is no longer mine, unfortunately. It has been hijacked. Alright, just redraw those, please, sir. Alright. Now you want to give me bad hands, Luigi. Come on, Luigi. It's not great. Come on. That's terrible. Alright. This guy, it's almost like he runs the casino. It's alright, I'm still way up on you, Luigi. I still made money from this. Joke's on you, loser. That was not what I meant to do. Let's go, we win these. Plus 4 schmeckles. Alright. Wow. This is absolutely cooked. Alright. Well, I've made schmeckles. I've done what I came to do. Alright, quit. We are so out. Also, I need to plug in the DS, because it's like gonna die. Alright. What else is worth playing? The Bob-omb sorting. Yes. Does anyone know what the world record on this game is? Not that I'm going for it or anything, but I don't remember. They opened up the second gate. This isn't good. How long until we're cooked? Uh-oh. They're releasing 2 at a time. This isn't good. No. I don't remember being particularly good at this. I don't remember. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, that is good. Okay. If I ever gotten this far, I have no idea. They, like, had to take down the entity limit or something. Okay. Are we cooking? We might be cooking. 80! That's a good score, I think. I have no idea. 3! Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. No, I screwed it up. Alright, 93. How's that on the leaderboard? Not 206? Alright, my brother was just that good, I guess. Why does this charger not, like, stay in? Like, please. Other games are fun. Wanted is fun. Yeah, please fix your sleep schedule, Lynn. Don't mess it up to be in stream. $60. I forgot about that game. Bye, Loon. Have a good night. Where's Luigi's goofy face? There it is. Yes, go bed. Good. Where's Luigi's goofy face? Right in front of me. Where is he? Where's bro? There he is. Yosh. There he is. This stream has just become me playing freaking DS games. I don't hear anyone complaining. I'm kidding. If this sucks and you want me to stop, I will. I don't know if I have a record. I need to... There he is. Got him. I got Wario. See, Wario and Yoshi are easy to spot. But the others are less easy. Because they're too similar. Where's Wario? There he is. I see him. There he is. We're cooking! Anyone know what the wanted world record is? I say that like I'm gonna get anywhere close. Red. There he is. I found him. I got him! There he is. Luigi's probably the hardest one, honestly. Well, when they obscure the hat color, it becomes a lot more difficult. There it is. Not to be time zonist, but PSTers are all crazy people. I can't confirm or deny that being true. Where is Luigi? Oh, I just saw him. There he is. Where's Wario? There he is. We're at 20. Not that it matters, but we're at 20. Where's Luigi? There he is. Taking a little bit longer to find him now. Oh no. Where is he? Oh dear. This is not good. This is really bad. That's not him. There he is. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Wario, there he is. We gotta gain some time back here. There he is. Yikes, that was close. We're at 25 though. Slowly building the time back up. Where's Luigi? Why is it always Luigi? That's not... Okay. Well, we're done. 26. Mango greater than pineapple, greater than watermelon, greater than a really good cantaloupe, greater than really good cherries, greater than strawberry, greater than really good green apples, greater than orange, but only mandarin, greater than apple. A mango is good fruit. I would put watermelon over pineapple personally. A really good cantaloupe is up there with the best of them. I'm not a big cherry guy. I would put strawberries, but only if they're sweet. If they're not sweet, they're terrible. And that was not apple, that was grapes. I read that as apple. Grapes are good. I rock with grapes. Grapes are solid. Alright, I'm gonna use the roll the snowball game. I was never any good at this. Never any good at this. That's not good. Yeah, 10 seconds. I know. I'm trying. Frick. Ah, rats. Right. Juicy blueberries. I used to be a blueberry hater, but now I don't mind them. I don't like blackberries, though. It's not the flavor, it's the seeds. Same with, like, raspberries. It's the seeds that I don't like. The flavor's fine. I just don't like the seeds. They're annoying and inconvenient. But I don't... Blueberries aren't my favorite, but I don't mind them. I'll eat some blueberries if they're on the table. But they gotta be sweet. I don't like sour blueberries. Yikes. Go, snowball guy. Frick. You're so close. Okay, well. I almost had it. What has this stream turned into? Oh, you think I'm experiencing nostalgia? Oh, that's not good. Go. Please. Don't even bother. It's so Jover. Alright. Blackberries are mid. I just don't like the seeds in blackberries or raspberries. Like, I don't mind the flavor at all. If they're nice and sweet, it's just the seeds. It's the it should not be crunchy in your mouth. I don't like that. Okay, go, penguins. Go, go, go. Frigate, go, go. No, please. Has to be a topper or a jam or something. I'm not really a big jam guy. Just don't. Not that I don't like it. I just don't eat a lot of it. Get out of the way. Oh, well, that's it. It's over. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. I don't like this game. Are they in the same spot every time? That might be the secret to winning. That's okay. Not ideal, but it could have been worse. Nope, not gonna get there in time. This one's hard. I don't like this one. I just want to get through one level. That's it. I give up. This sucks. Do you stay in the... This charger isn't working. It only works at certain angles. Why do you gotta be like that? I'm doing the pattern matching one. Ooh. That one and that one. Alright, chat. We're coming up on around 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to end the stream. But, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's discussion. And... hold on a minute. I need to bring this... oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. I'm going to chill for a bit and then probably head to bed. But thank you for watching. Love you guys. And always remember, Jesus loves you. Peace.